So yesterday I was hit with this kind of this feeling that I haven't had, I don't think ever, that something wasn't meant for you is meant for somebody else. I had this epiphany, and the story goes like this. Yesterday I went to our house in Flag. I haven't been up there in a while, and I was working pretty much since I got up there, so it was like 7:30 and I got a little bit bored, so I said I'm just going to go up to one of the local casinos, which is on an Indian reservation up there called Twin Arrows Casino. No reason to ever go there, but I went there and I knew it was going to be tough to get a ride home, and so I had asked my Uber driver, hey, would you wait for me? I'll give you $300 for waiting. I'm just going to be, an hour or so. And the guy said, sure, no problem. So an hour goes by, and I went outside, and he was gone. And so he gave me a cell phone number prior to me getting out of the car. So I texted him. I said, Bob, where are you? And he said, I went back into town to get some more rides. And I said, Bob, that wasn't the deal. And no response. So he just stole my money. Meanwhile, while I'm at the casino, I lost some money, and it just wasn't fun. But now I'm stuck because I'm trying to get an Uber, and I can't get an Uber back. They don't go out that way. I took one from Flag so you could get one to get out there, but once you're out there, you're basically stuck. So I went to security and I said, hey, I can't get an Uber. What do you guys recommend? And he said there's only one cab company. It was around like 9:30 at night or something. There's only one cab company that comes out this way. So he gives me the cab company's card, and I must have called 10 times, no one picks up. So I'm stuck. And I'm like, what am I going to do? Well, at this casino, there was a little hotel. So I went to the lobby, and there was a guy at the front desk, and I gave him $100, and I said, hey, I need to find a ride. I'll give somebody $300 to take me home. It's 25 miles away. And I was telling him this, and there was a girl right next to him. So she whispers something, so they go back in the office and they come back out, and the girl says, I'll take you. And I said, are you sure? And she said, yeah, I'm just getting off my shift. I'll take you. I said, great, thank you. So she comes around front. I get in the car, and while we're driving, we're just chit-chatting and stuff, and just finding out, a little bit about her or whatnot. And she told me, I asked her where she lived, and she said she lives in a place called Tuba City. Now, Tuba City, for those of you that don't know, is nowhere near where this casino was. In fact, it's 2 hours away. And I said, wait a minute. And it's all Indian reservation up there. So there's Navajo and there's Hopi. She was Navajo. And I said, you drive 2 hours a day to get to work and then back? And she goes, yeah, I have to. I'm a single mom, and I have a 3-year-old little girl, which, of course, that strikes a tone, right? And I said, oh, what's her name? She said her name is Daisy. And, of course, I showed off Ruby. And I said, but you drive 2 hours each way? That's so much driving. And she said, well, I do because they offer really good health benefits here, and I need it for my daughter and I. And she wanted to work on the reservation for tax purposes. So I get all that, but I'm like, 2 hours? She goes, yeah, it's tough, but, I got to do it. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, this woman, single mom, is driving 2 hours to work, 2 hours back from work. And she's driving actually out of her way to take me home. And I said, I didn't mean to take you out of your way. And she goes, oh, no, it's fine for $300. It's worth it. It's worth it to me. And I'm in the car, and we finally get to my house. And we get there, and in my mind, I'm like, she doesn't know who I am. I could have been a psychopath. She was willing to help me out so she could make some money for her daughter. And I just thought that was amazing. And so when we got to my house, I told her, I asked for her cell phone number so I could Zelle her. And I Zelled her $2,000. And her name was Nadia. And I said, Nadia, I just want to let you know that you never know when you do something nice for somebody what you get in return. I go, so I'm not going to give you $300. And she was like, huh? I go, I'm going to give you $2,000. And she just lost it. She was, tears, and gave me a huge hug, which was amazing. But the reason I had this epiphany was I walked into my house, and what I realized was this. Me going to the casino last night was not about me being bored, was not about losing some money, was not about getting ripped off by that guy. The reason I went to that casino was because God had a plan for me to meet her. It was her lucky night. I went to the casino so she could meet me and I could give her that gift. And it just kind of hit me really hard. Like, that was why I went to the casino. That is why my night was worth it, to make her night. And it's just, I don't know, it just really struck a chord with me. Like, I don't know, that it was meant to be that I needed a ride, and she happened to be there at the exact minute that I walked up to that lobby to ask for a ride. I just thought it was amazing. So anyway, you know, just always trying to pay it forward and doing what you can for people. I think it's the greatest gift in the world to be able to help people and to give back to people, especially people like that who need it the most and who are willing to work hard for it, you know. It was just an awesome night. That made the night awesome. And it was great to make her night. So anyway, thanks for listening.